that say that dragons were real. In, China, South America, Africa, all these places, images depicted people fighting dragons, right? And every dragon was slightly different, but it was all a giant, scaly animal that could fly.
And Forrest dives deeper into the real reason we might not be finding much evidence for them.
Large birds had a hard time being fossilized because their bones are so porous, right? So because they have like hollowish bones, they break down very easily and they don't fossilize. The reason there's no fossils of dragons is because they had bird bones and they were actually very delicate animals.
And some people believe a small population of these flying lizards once occupied the regions that they are being depicted in.
But that's why all these human populations around the world have depictions of them, because they did actually exist.
And while Rogan's amused by the idea, he thinks if it's real, then it might go back further than recent history.
Are these depictions like ancient accounts told by generation after generation, like passed down?
I think so.
Do you think that, do you hold any weight? Do you think that holds any weight? Like
no,
there was actually dragons?
I mean, we know there were large flying lizards during the times of dinosaurs, right? The only weight that it could possibly hold is that like a few of those somehow survived much later than we previously thought.
Now, even though it's a fun theory, we might never really know, but one thing we do know about is an ancient tribe currently trapped on an isolated island.
So these people apparently, if you follow the story, they came from Africa 60-something thousand years ago.
After the end of the Ice Age, the inhabitants of Sentinel Island might have been trapped by rising sea levels, and since then, they haven't taken too kindly to strangers.
So these two fishermen fell asleep in their boat drifting onto the island. They woke up, they just hatcheted them and arrowed them and killed them on the beach.
And another incident almost took the lives of more than 50 men.
So there was a cargo ship that ran aground there many years ago. See here, there is in 1981. The crew radioed for assistance, and then they got 50 men with bows and arrows were showing up to try to get to the boat, and they helicoptered them away. The boat is still there.
And the boat that was abandoned led to the Sentinelese crafting their first metal tools, but despite their extremely long history, it's estimated that now there's only around 40 Sentinelese currently living on the island.